Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hello and welcome. I am a 13, almost 14-year-old digital artist, and I've been doing art for about 5 years, and I've been doing digital art for about 2. But yeah, with that, I guess let's really get into it. So for this piece, I decided to do a more green-toned, color scheme, just because I've been doing a lot of blue, toned stuff recently, and I've been in the mood because green is probably one of my favorite colors. Green and yellow are probably my favorite colors, so I'm a sucker for the green and yellow color scheme. And I've also just, I'm in the mood. I really wanted to do some like lush plants and a very river dragon, aesthetic, because I've done ocean dragons and I really haven't done any river dragons, so I decided to give it a try. For the pose, I went with this headshot, but I guess not necessarily a headshot, but the head is very up and staring just right up in the air, and I know realistically and, just anatomy-wise, no creature's neck really is going to be able to stretch that far back, and it's really not possible. But it's a drawing, who cares, right? So yeah, I thought the pose looked cool, so, it all works out fine. But for the feet, I did struggle a lot because I actually haven't drawn feet in a bit, because a lot of it has been more torso and headshots, and I ended up just lowering it so you couldn't see the feet because, it's my artwork, right? I can just say, I don't know, you guys figure out an excuse for me, please, because I guess it's because feet are hard, you guys. It's not just me who thinks feet are like one of the most difficult things about artwork. Feet, hands, and noses, I hate so much, but when I get them right, I'm really happy with them usually. You can see here, I ended up adding this necklace, and I did add another one that looks like it's made of kelp or seaweed, and I made the necklaces floating because it's underwater, and I want you to be able to tell that the dragon's underwater and not just like in the forest, I guess. And I also gave this dragon whiskers, which I like a lot. They have little like glow-in-the-dark bioluminescent bits, on the whiskers. And I really didn't show that, but they're yellow, so that means they're glowing, right? If you can hear any background noise, it's because my house is extremely close to the beach, like really short walk away, literally like 30 seconds. And on stormy nights, the waves will shake the house. Like, it's so, like, loud, and yeah, so if you hear any of that, don't worry, it's not an earthquake, it is just the waves, and, yeah. And also, my dad is downstairs working, and he makes a lot of noise, because he doesn't know, I'm trying to record, so apologize if there's any other background noises. But anyway, oh my gosh, for the background, I was originally going to do this more detailed background, instead of more of my, normally I will do more of a painterly background, but for this piece, I really wanted to do something more detailed, but I got, halfway into the background, and I realized that it was looking very, not cartoony, I guess, but not really. It wasn't really turning out how I wanted it to turn out, and it didn't fit the aesthetic of the dragon I'd drawn. So I ended up really just redoing the background and going with the more painterly look that I'm more used to. And backgrounds are still hard, but I think I'm getting better, and it does take less time now. But I do blur 80% of my backgrounds because I usually want the focal point to be my characters, and again, it's also because they're very painterly and they're not that detailed, which is usually a good thing. It depends on your style. There are some people that like to do very detailed backgrounds, and I think it's insane. people like Sam Does Arts, his stuff is so cool. Like his backgrounds are so detailed, but his characters still really stand out. And different people like that too, especially. I really love their art style, and yeah, I think it's really cool. It's never something I think I'd be able to do, but the way they do lighting is just really, really neat, and I like that a lot. I think it's very cool. And then there's other people like Cypress, and her artwork is not necessarily two-dimensional, but the way she does backgrounds and lighting I think is so interesting. Like, it's relatively detailed, but the focal point still stands out, and I think that's just so cool. So yeah, just artists like that, I think it's so cool to see how their backgrounds are so different, but you know, you still get like a similar effect, I guess, of, you know, your main part of the piece standing out, but your background still has enough detail that it looks believable. And I'm not there yet. I am not there yet, but I am getting better, so I hope I'll get there someday. And I still don't know, like, I think I've relatively figured out my art style for the moment, because I know my art style is going to change, but for backgrounds, I don't have a definitive style, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there eventually, but for now, I don't know. I'm also sorry, guys, if I end up really blabbing on, because I am pretty tired from yesterday. Because where I live in the wintertime, we do not get snow. I'm in California, so wintertime we don't get snow. We just get rain. And yesterday was a rainy day, and I own 2 puppies. One of them is a border collie Australian Shepherd mix, and they don't have the vaccines, so they can't go outside, unfortunately. And we do not have a yard, and where we live, most people have dogs, so it's really not safe to take them out. So our only source of outside time for them currently is our porch, but in a month they will be able to run around and go crazy on our beach and stuff. But on rainy days it's hard, because this was our first rainy day with them, and it was very chaotic, but I think we'll make it work. Just a lot of bones and nap times, and just indoor puzzle games and training, I think, is probably the best way to go about it. But if you guys have ever owned an active puppy and you guys don't own a yard because you're stupid like me and didn't think about that, I mean, them not getting their vaccines. So if you have any ideas for like games to play indoors on rainy days or days that they can't go out, please let me know, because I would love that advice. Like, it would be very helpful, because I'm not gonna last a month like this. Like, I mean, I will, but still, it will make it a lot easier. But you can see here with the background, I ended up going for this abstract, like, kelp look, I guess. Just some, like, seaweed, like, very, you know, run-of-the-mill, classic, not much going on. But yeah, I guess that's really all I have for this piece. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and guys, I know we can do it, and I want to do a 100 subscriber special for you guys, but I did kind of miss out on the 50 subscriber special, which I apologize for, but I've been so busy. But by the time we reach 100 subscribers, I should have enough time. So I guess, yeah, with that, I will see you guys next time, and yeah, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night.